No, I used to wear pajamas to everything. Good morning, Flagler County. This is Danielle Anderson, your host of Lifeline, the radio show connecting you to positivity in our community. And we have a missing person in the studio today.
Yeah, right.
We got Gretchen Smith in the house. Good morning, Gretchen.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going for you?
It's going. It's
Oh,
going.
so Gretchen did radio a long time ago, and
I
back
did.
before we had Facebook Live. So if you you want to get a peek on
I
it,
did 10 years.
see?
Uh-huh. I did 5 years of the 5 years of the chamber show, and then I did 5 years of the
Health
Flagler
department
Health
stuff,
and
right?
Patterns. Yeah, yeah. And that show still going on?
It is. Oh,
And
it's not.
Oh, okay, it's not. All right, but
So
didn't
Gretchen's the OG.
But didn't you all resuscitate the chamber show? Okay, so there is now a chamber, but it's not called Chamber Chat anymore.
No,
No.
it's the chamber business report.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Well,
then-
that sounds more legit than Chamber Chat.
I gotta tell you, it's such a small world. John Phillips, who does it, is old Embry Riddle.
Oh, okay.
And then your husband was the connection to Embry Riddle.
My husband works at Embry Riddle,
And
or
my
he's
daughter-
an adjunct professor.
And my daughter graduated from Embry Riddle.
Oh, congratulations. That's
So-
awesome.
Small world.
Very small world.
Yeah.
And actually, the whole Embry Riddle thing, and my husband's, he used to be the drone guy in Flagler County, like one of the first drone guys in Flagler County. And then he went on, he ended up getting his sport pilot license, his private pilot license, and now he teaches aviation through Embry Riddle and the dual enrollment program. He's at Matanzas High School right now
Nice.
teaching. And then he's also at Father Lopez in Volusia County teaching.
Wow.
So yeah, so he splits up. So the whole like passion about aviation, that kind of ties into one of the reasons why I'm here today to talk about the 18th annual poker run for Angel Flight Southeast.
So
Good
tell us.
segue, huh?
Yes. That's why she's a pro. So tell us a little bit about it, and also the people behind it that are here locally.
Yeah, so there's also another kind of selfish interest in this. My daughter Caroline actually has been bartending at 1405 Saloon, right on 100 in Bunnell, and I kind of heard about this event, and I thought, oh my gosh, aviation. My daughter works there. It's kind of a no-brainer. And then I looked into finding out a little bit more about what the cause was. And yes, people on Facebook, you're going to see that I'm looking at notes, but sorry. Angel Flight Southeast has been around since like the early 1990s, and it is a public benefit flying, which means free air transport for by private aircraft for people when commercial service is not available, impractical, or practical or affordable.
And there's a medical need that's associated with it, right?
There is. So like primarily that's for like natural disasters, medical needs, like if they need to get to a hospital that would be really difficult to get to otherwise, or if there's like a medical transplant, also if there's homeland security issues.
So it's really, really cool. And the people that do it here locally, we were talking about, I met him before, back when they were sponsoring a NASCAR driver, and they mentioned just offhandedly that they also sponsored this, which is just so amazing.
Yeah. So it's a poker run, and it starts at 9 a.m. So it's starting right now at the Beaver Bar in Ormond, which is right off Route 1.
It's great. You should go there.
Yeah. They have breakfast until 10:30, and then at 10:30 it's called Kick Stands Up, which they wrote on the flyer KSU, and so I sat there and I'm like, what in the world is KSU? And then I realized that it was actually Kick Stands Up. So put two and two together, smart that way. But anyway, there's like let's see, there's a bunch of bars that you go to, and I don't know how a poker run works because I don't have a motorcycle.
I don't either, but something about stopping at each one of these places, I think you get
And
a
you
card
get
or something.
cards?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm.
But there's some great places on the list. I
Yeah.
did see there.
So it goes from the Beaver Bar in Ormond to OB's Restaurant in DeLand,
Which is cool.
and then Hideaway Bar and Grill in Pomona Park.
I haven't been there yet.
I've never been there. And then Cheyenne Saloon in East Palatka. I have been there, and I drive by it 3 days a week on my way to work.
Okay, so like between us, we got this.
And then finally at 4 o'clock, it's the after party and the kind of gathering is at 1405 Saloon in Bunnell.
And Tom and Lisa have done an amazing job. It used to be the Dog Pound Saloon. It was kind of like an old biker bar, and if you really wanted to get away and just have a chill afternoon, you could go there, and it wasn't crowded, didn't have a lot going on. But now, I mean, they have refurbished the entire place, and it's amazing.
A whole new. The backstage is big, and they've paved all the back area, so it's not like you're standing in dirt anymore.
Yeah.
It's paved. There's a second bar outside, and it's funny because we've been going there as my daughter's been bartending there for a year, and it's kind of a cool little place. You meet a lot of people that you might not run into in other places in life, but everybody seems to get along, and there's really a sense of of camaraderie there, and it's all ages.
It's very cool, and
Yeah.
there's the outside porch. You can just sit outside, kind of listen, and they do a really good job when it's Bike Week or Biketoberfest, bringing some really great bands over to the stage, and it's such a little hidden gem right here in our community that people don't seem to know about.
Yeah. So the event, I'll tell you, it's $10 per rider, and there's still time to sign up. But if you want to go to one of the bars along the way, go for it. But definitely try to come to the after party, the final stop, which is again at 1405 on 100. There's going to be a whole lot going on when they get there. And let me just say first that the presenting sponsor is Flow Mortgage. I think they have offices in both Flagler Beach and Palm Coast. The mortgage broker team has more than 60 years of experience and knowledge in the mortgage industry, and they've really helped support this group.
And I think that they actually had the plane in the 4th of July parade that the Rotary did over on A1A. They were in the parade, and they brought the plane out with them, the model plane they use.
Right.
It was really cool.
Well, it's funny because actually today, one of Tom's major jobs is to pull the plane from bar to bar.
Oh, wow.
So I guess he's one of those people who can back up with like a boat or in this case, a plane
Those
behind him, because
skills.
that's something I never learned how to do. But anyway,
They seem like they can do just about anything, though.
yeah. But I also wanted to mention, okay, so we already talked about the participating bars. The food that's going to be at the after party, which is at 4:00, is being sponsored by Jamie Boudreau
Nice.
and the Landing Strip. The whole like aviation tie-in again.
Clever.
What a theme!
Did you help with this?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
But I'm just sharing. Let's see, other sponsors. Let's see, we've got Pinch a Penny, SR Parat. They've done a ton of work and supporting this cause. So cheers to SR Parat for helping. Seagate Homes, Daytona Sportswear, Manganera. Well, no, it's not Manganera. Magano Plumbing, Flagler Farms, Vinny the Printer, The Enforcers, Dell's Garage, Debbie Clark, Tom and Lisa Morvick, Keith Evans, Donnie and Lisa King, and Mike and Amy Cottrell. But let me tell you one thing that's going on. One other thing that's going on. Oh, I forgot to mention the Hog and Pilatus and Matavino.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. There's going to be a silent auction and a 50-50 raffle. Let me tell you about some of the things in the silent auction.
I bet they're fabulous.
There are 2 trips to Costa Rica. 2, not 1, but 2.
Oh, I see Mark looking. He's like, Costa Rica?
There's a motorcycle travel bag and accessories. There may be more than one. There's a couple guitars. There's discounts for things like new ACs, air conditionings. There's baskets for all interests. And I was there the other night when we were trying to put together some of the baskets. I mean, you've got restaurant gift cards. There's liquor. There's professional services. There's retail. I even got some donations from our own Carla Klein from Flagler Beach Gift Shop,
Aw.
which we love. It's always creative and awesome. Other retail and a whole lot more. So
What do you think about our community? Like, you've been here, say you're doing events for 20 years. Like,
yeah,
is this not the most generous community when it comes to stuff?
it really is. It really is. We are so fortunate that if there's a not-for-profit like this that needs support, our community's behind it,
It's unbelievable. I
which
mean,
is pretty cool.
they just don't turn people away. Even if they are struggling, they're like, let me find something
Even
for
if it's
you.
a $25 gift card,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
always say yes.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, any little bit helps. And this seems to be a really worthy cause.
So, do you have to ride in the motorcycle event to come
I
to the after
don't.
party?
No, no. You can come just to the after party if you want to be in on the 50-50, and if you want to, put your name down for some silent auction items.
Just come and celebrate. So, you guys, you don't have to ride a motorcycle. You can just come, hang out, check out the 1405, and see what's going on, and have some fun stuff going on.
Yeah, and there's going to be live music. There's some band, and I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them. Have
Some
you heard of
band.
Voodoo Vibe?
Oh,
Mark, have you heard of Voodoo Vibe? No, Mark hasn't heard of
we
them.
haven't
But
yet, but we will.
yes, but anyway.
That's
So,
cool. You have to tell me about the Ricky Bobby thing.
oh, I don't. Let's cut that. I don't know who in the hell that guy is. So yeah, just kidding.
There could be
Okay.
some surprise guests coming in. We
Yeah.
just don't know.
Yes, I tried to find out exactly who he was, but yeah.
We'll never know. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to talk about where has Gretchen been? We'll be right back. We got 15 more minutes to fill up.
Okay, great. How much
All
more
right,
do we
ready? She's like 12 minutes. Ready?
have? All right.
All right, we're back with Gretchen Smith and we're going to find out, in addition to fundraising and philanthropy, where has Gretchen been for the past couple of years?
Years.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. About 3.5 years ago, I started a new job. I had worked at the chamber and then I worked at the health department during COVID. And,
Ugh.
I think we all, after COVID, a lot of us reinvented ourselves and just decided it was time to try something completely different. And I went to work for St. John's River Water Management District. And I started out in communications. That was that wasn't quite the right fit. But I'm really fortunate that after 10 months, I transitioned into water conservation, which is it's a lot of the same skills. I mean, there's writing involved, there's presentations, there's promotional work, there's a lot of outreach, and they moved me into that position. So I was the second water conservation coordinator they had,
Wow.
and now we have a third. And we're split into regions. My region includes it's Volusia County, a little bit of Marion County, Volusia County, and all the way down to Indian River on the East Coast.
Oh, so you're not ours anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm not. That would be
Wow.
one of my colleagues. So yeah, I'm not handling Flagler County anymore, but that's okay. It's
It
all
was-
right.
Well, I was kind of surprised to see you, because I cover a lot of the different things going on, and Habitat's one of those. When
Mhm.
there's a new build or a new family coming into their home, and I was surprised to see you guys there talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one of my favorite projects, and it's going to be very bittersweet. Well, I'm supposed to give it over to my colleague Craig, but I've been working on it, since I started with the district. But it's really been gratifying because these houses that Flagler Habitat is building it was kind of like an idea about these Florida Water Star homes being built for families and also being built because they're more water efficient both in and outside of the home.
So you're saving money and you're saving water.
Yeah. And we thought, gosh, what a no-brainer to have people, move into these Habitat for Humanity homes and have them also be Florida Water Star homes. So we took it to them. They loved it. They ran with it. And now I think about the last 12 houses they've built over the past 3+ years have all been Florida Water Star. And I personally go out and inspect them and make sure that they're okay. Yeah, I mean, Gretchen doing like home inspections, where'd that come from?
Dude, but it's so much fun, especially when you've been doing something for a while, you don't want to call it burnout, but you want a new challenge. You want something different to kind of learn about, right? Like
Yeah.
lifelong learning.
Yeah, and coming up, I've committed to doing the Florida Water Star advanced or accredited professional exams, and so there's going to be one for landscaping, which I'm cool with the landscaping thing. I think I've got that, but the irrigation one, I've committed to taking in 2026. So I'm got to get both of those certifications, just because we're selling Florida Water Star as this program, and so I feel like I need to be accredited in it as well. So
I won't
here I
say
am, an old dog learning new tricks.
I won't say which place it was, but one time where I worked had me teaching a flooring workshop, and I was like,
Ooh,
really?
yeah.
I don't know anything about flooring.
Reinventing yourself. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you never know. And it's always fun to try new things. And then you're like, I know how to do flooring.
Yeah.
You're like, I know how to do irrigation.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh,
well, there's quite a lot to learn ahead of me. So,
that's crazy. So, like, what else? Any big plans on your future that you want to do? I mean,
no, I think I'm really happy where I am right now. And my daughter is, she's still trying to find her way.
yeah.
Um, my son is in medical school, and Charles, as I mentioned, he's working, Matanzas and oh my gosh, Father Lopez, and all's going well.
So, are you surprised? I'm assuming you guys still live in Flagler.
Hmm.
What do you think about the growth as you continue to watch everything that's happening and
Well,
seeing town center finally take off and things like
yeah,
that?
yeah. Personally, I've got some question marks about the whole Benel, the Haw Creek. That's going to impede it may impede my uh, commute to Palatka 3 days a week.
Oh, really?
But we'll see. I mean, you can't live in Florida and not expect there to be growth here. I just think that there are certain things that we have to look for as terms of growth is concerned, and where and where the water's going to come from. And the cheapest thing that we can do going forward to preserve our natural resources is to conserve water.
So, I mean, if people have houses, clearly they have a house, but if they want to get these like special appliances in their house, how can they do that?
Well, I mean, look for the label, look for the EPA water sense, shower heads, toilets, etc. Look for the more efficient washers and dryers or washing machines, dishwashing machines. There's a lot you can do, and luckily, they've kind of come down in price, or at least like the low flow toilets now. I mean, everybody should have a toilet that's like 1.28 gallons per flush. The old builder's code right now is for 3 gallons per flush.
Wow,
So it's come a long way. There's even these toilets that are even zero point 0.8 gallons per flush.
that's incredible.
So there's something that we all can do. We just came back from a trade show, and had a sign. We have these little shower timers for 5 minutes. And we encourage people to, test themselves. See if you can take a 5 minute, it's like an egg timer. See if you can take a 5 minute shower.
I can take a 2-minute shower because I make up for my daughter who takes a 30-minute shower.
So there's little things that we all can do to cut a couple of minutes off of our showers. Turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth. Turn off the water. Men, turn off the water when you're shaving. There's just
Little things.
easy things. Here's a good one. Irrigation. If you have an in-ground irrigation system, and if it's during the summer and if it rains, and if you get like a half an inch to an inch of rain, you can shut off your sprinkler for a week. You don't need to irrigate that week.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're running like 4 days a week, right?
They shouldn't be. I mean, Flagler County is part of St. John's Water Management District,
Yeah.
and we have two days a week.
2 days a week they should be doing
That should be, what you're only irrigating. And guess what? If you have a lot of dollar weed in your front yard, you're overwatering.
Good tip right there. So how can they find out more information if they want to check that out?
We have water conservation pages, part of the district's website at sjrwmd.com. And there's a whole water conservation section. And
Check it out. Save some water.
My email address is there. If anybody has any questions, I'd love to hear from you people. And
you can come do presentations for like their business networking groups, whatever, right?
I can, and also HOAs. So if your
Oh.
HOA needs some help and some love understanding water conservation, I'm happy to come out and talk about that as well.
So many skills.
Just know a little bit about nothing. So.
Hey, that's great, jack of all trades. So, just give everybody a really quick rundown on what's coming up this afternoon.
All right. So it's the 18th annual poker run for Angel Flight Southeast, a really cool organization that does public benefit flying for medically challenged individuals, folks who need to get to hospitals or need medical supplies. Starts at Beaver Bar, 9 a.m., but breakfast will be going on until about 10:15 or so. Kickstands up. I sound so cool saying that. At 10:30, there's several bars. Starts at Beaver Bar, then goes to DeLand, to OB's, to Pomona Park, to Hideaway Bar and Grill, then to Cheyenne Saloon, East Palatka, and finally to 1405 Saloon here in Bunnell, 4 p.m. There's a band. There's 50/50. Great food courtesy of the landing strip. Again, thanks to our sponsor, Flow Mortgage, our primary sponsor, Flow Mortgage. Great silent auction. It'll be a great time.
No, and you
Rain or
don't have
shine.
and you don't have to buy a ticket. Just come on out there, buy a beer, hang out, get to meet everybody, and support a really good cause.
Now, if you do eat, you would have to get a wristband. But that's okay.
You have to pay for your food.
That's okay. But you would have to pay for your food anywhere. So.
Yeah, well, it's good food anyway, and you get like free entertainment and stuff like that. So
All good.
all right,
good.
so we want to encourage you guys to come on out there, support Angel Flight, and if you can't make it out there, you can make a donation. I don't think we have their website. Do you have their website for Angel Flight?
I don't on me, but hey, come out.
Come check it out. We'll see you then. We'll see you this afternoon. We do want to thank WNZF News Radio, Flagler News Weekly, the Vigilante Philanthropists, Massage by Natalie and Company, and our local Benjamin Moore Paint Store right here in Palm Coast for sponsoring the show. And we'll see you guys next week if we don't see you this afternoon.